Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to give you a quick update on what's going on in the stock market. The stock market is pretty much a tale of two markets right now. A lot of schizophrenic behavior on the part of the stock market as a result of the fact that you've got these really conflicting trends happening right now that you should be concerned about. And I'll kind of break some of this down for you based on what happened today and what I expect to see all throughout the week. So we're going to get started. Hit the thumbs up button, share button, subscribe button. We're going to get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm going to give you a quick recap of what I've been seeing when it comes to the stock market. Today was a good day for certain stocks and a bad day for other stocks. Now you've literally got almost the reverse of what happened at the start of the pandemic. You've got, if you recall, at the start of the pandemic, you had some companies that were just crashing. I mean, stocks that were just bloody, burning, dying, companies on the verge of bankruptcy. But then you get some companies rising up like a phoenix out of the ashes, just making money hand over fist, literally thanking white Jesus, black Jesus, and baby Jesus for the fact that there had been a pandemic, because the pandemic actually helped them to make money. I know companies that literally saw their revenue quadruple during the pandemic because everybody was locked in the house. Suddenly, for the first time in a long time, everybody was living the life that I've been living for about 10 years, which is working from home every day, spending time on their laptops. Everybody's having Zoom meetings, all this other stuff. Well, what happened then was you saw that the entire stock market didn't crash. It was certain companies that crashed. And also, there were some companies, some industries that were doing extremely well because of the changing conditions. One of the keys to making money and building wealth is knowing which way the wind is blowing. Well, at that time, the wind was blowing in the direction of tech stocks. It was blowing in the direction of stay-at-home stocks. Now it's blowing in the other direction. Now the stock market is moving away from the tech stocks and the stay-at-home plays. The market is moving in the direction that says that sunny days are ahead. That finally we could take off the masks and start acting like normal human beings again. The stock market is basically moving a ton of money away from a couple areas. Bonds, it's coming out of bonds and also coming away from those tech stocks, which is causing the yield curve to act funny, which basically means that due to inflationary expectations, a lot of these tech companies are getting body slammed right now, and the money is moving toward things like banking and energy and cyclical companies that are going to do well when the economy does well. Oil, for example, energy companies. A lot of these energy stocks are doing well. I don't recommend any particular oil company right now or any particular energy company right now. I think it's a matter of really looking at indexes of companies in those industries that you find most interesting. Also, cruise ships, airlines, casinos, hotels, all these companies that are restaurants, these companies that are going to take off when the economy does better. They're all suddenly doing much better. For example, Red Robin. I've always liked Red Robin cheeseburgers, and I think Red Robin is a stock I'm going to take a look at because I'd actually like to add that to my options portfolio. Now, with that being said, right now, if you are in those companies that were making good money a few weeks ago, you might want to be a little bit more careful, a little bit more defensive. You might want to look at some put options. You may want to look at taking some off the table because I'll tell you what, that yield curve is scarier than a horror movie. It is the scariest thing. It's like Tales from the Hood. That yield curve, if that thing wiggles, meaning if there's any hint that there's inflationary pressure or that interest rates are going up, the cost of capital is going up, all those factors, higher cost of capital, higher interest rates, higher yield curves, or higher inflation rates, all those things tend to body slam tech stocks because a lot of those tech stocks are like newborn babies. They're not actual money making companies yet. Many of them are nothing but a big ball of potential. They're almost as fragile as Bitcoin. So you got to be really careful with those companies. I know that a lot of you have fallen in love with your favorite stock or two that was making money hand over fist. I think those days might be over. So I want to encourage you to be very, very careful and just know that conditions are shifting, and most of my plays are going to be long-term plays on cyclical companies that are going to do better when the economy takes off. Right now, three major factors. One is the stimulus. The second factor is pent-up demand, meaning people are looking forward to going out and spending money. That's a big deal. Third factor is that the Democrats like to spend. So after the stimulus goes through, they're going to start pushing forward with massive, massive infrastructure bills, which means more spending. So with all this spending, all this money floating around in the economy, a lot of people feel that this can lead to inflationary pressure, which I don't doubt that, especially given that people now feel safe to spend, they're allowed to spend, the masks are coming off, the world is opening back up. So as conditions change, so must you. I encourage you to read the writing on the wall. By the way, I put that URL on the screen, the blackstockmarketchallenge.com. If you'd like to do the free Black Stock Market Challenge, it's a great way to learn and get a little bit more knowledge about investing. I have a PhD in this stuff, so I put together a lot of tools to help you and your family to get smarter at this thing. Feel free to go to the blackstockmarketchallenge.com. It's totally free. Give it a try. See if you like it. And there you go. All right. So I'm out of here. Hit the thumbs up button if you could. Please hit the thumbs up, share, subscribe button. I'm about to go to the dentist because, you guys know I've been doing 6 months, literally 6 months of reconstructive dental work, which is insane. I'm hoping this stuff will be over soon. And also, you guys know every day I'm a gamer. I'm always gaming on my Twitch channel. So if you want to go hang out with me on my gaming channel and talk about stocks, sometimes I talk, sometimes I don't. I was on there today and I wasn't in the mood for talking. I was in kind of a bad mood, to be honest with you. So I didn't do any talking. But sometimes I'll stop and I'll read all the questions, answer all the questions, or talk to you about stocks or life or whatever. And also, you may not know this, but just because I'm just sharing this, I actually enjoy poker a lot. I'm a pretty good poker player. So check this out, y'all. I'm gonna brag for a minute. I hope it's okay if I brag. Tell me if it's all right if I just brag for like 1 second. Well, I played in a poker tournament, and there were 1,100 people in this tournament. 1,100 people, about 1,130. And guess what place I got? I got sixth place. Sixth place out of over 1,000 people. Out of 1,130 people, I was ranked number 6. How cool is that? Tell me that does not make me a badass. Anyway, I'm just being silly, but actually, poker is a fun game. It's a fun game of strategy, math, and psychology, which is like right up my alley. And I actually, believe it or not, at one point thought about becoming a professional poker player, but I just didn't. I don't like gambling. Number one, and poker's not pure gambling. Like it's not like blackjack. Like a lot of skills is involved. You have to be skilled to win these big tournaments. But also, I didn't want to spend all my life sitting at a poker table. That was the only thing that stopped me. But I tried it out last night and I had some fun. So a lot of this little extra stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys do well. I hope you make a ton of money with investing. By the way, the Black Stock Market Program, if you're enrolled in the Black Stock Market Program, we have class tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. We meet every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern. You can submit your questions in advance. And also, if you haven't joined the program, you can get the first month free. You can start for free at theblackstockmarketprogram.com. There's the URL, theblackstockmarketprogram.com. So feel free to join us if you want to learn more about stock market investing. I answer every question. I give you a ton of curricula. You can bring your family, and you will be smarter when you're done. You will be very comfortable with everything happening in the markets because we talk about everything. Because y'all know me, I talk a lot. So anyway, take care. Have a good day. Thank you for listening. Keep it real. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.